Hey, it's Logan, and I've been asking for owners to come on and join us, and the Falcons owner is the only brave soul to actually do it. So I'd like to thank him for joining us. And without further ado, here's the Falcons owner.
Yeah, hi everyone.
He's a little bit worried because he says his English isn't good, but I'm pretty sure everything will be all fine. I thought we'd spend a few minutes on talking about our game because obviously we're the ones playing it. So, what better way to do it than to do it right now? I mean, there's no better way to talk about our game than to talk about it, a live video chat. Forget the wrap-ups. We can do it right now. Playing you was a great pleasure. I really enjoyed playing you. Everyone should watch out for your beast tight end. You might think he's a rookie, but he doesn't play like one, and he's got wide receiver-like skills.
I think he will be rookie of the year because he's awesome. He's completely awesome.
Yes, yeah.
Ultimately, running with the ball, he can catch the ball. He never makes any mistakes. He can juke the defender. He's completely awesome in all aspects of the game.
I know we were talking before we went live with the show. We were talking about how I almost drafted the tight end. I almost drafted him in this year's draft ahead of if he was still there. I was thinking about drafting him as a wide receiver. Even he's got wide receiver like skills. You've obviously played with him. You would agree with that, right? He could play as a wide receiver.
Yeah, he can play wide receiver.
He's got something like 90 spectacular catch. He's very good. But, the game wasn't just the tight end, though. Douglas had 10 catches. You really worked the middle well. You attacked my weaknesses, and you read the defense well. I don't know if you know it now, but my middle linebacker was out for the season with a season-ending injury, Stephen Tolick, who's an 88 middle linebacker, and I didn't have him, and you sure attacked it well. So...
Yeah, when you lost this middle linebacker, I see some holes in the defense.
Yep.
That's why I make a lot of passes in the middle of the field. It was a very tight game, I think.
Yeah, I only lost by 14. We definitely put up a lot of points, and there was some moments where it could have been a lot different from both sides. You fumbled. What was it? You fumbled a punt return in the third quarter.
Yeah. I almost pressed the button to make a fair catch, but not enough time for.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at the kick coverage. But I also dropped you probably remember I also dropped an interception in the end zone that maybe could have been a pick six. So, definitely, the score was 30-44, but it was a really fun game to play. It was definitely one of the funnest games I played in a while in Madden, and I don't know about you, but it was quite a pleasure to play that game.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know if you know, but I co-anchor the show with Stocks, and he's in your division. He's the Saints, and unfortunately he couldn't join us. He's still at work right now, Eastern time, but he couldn't join us. I know he'll really like hearing this interview. So talking about your division, because you got Cam Newton, you got the Saints, who I don't know if you know, but he went 5-0 in the first 5 weeks last season. So he's very good. And is there anyone in your division that kind of scares you, or you're really looking forward to playing?
I can play with everyone. I think everyone is quite at one level, I'll say, but only one who's better than the others is New York Giants guy, New Oakland guy. They're, I think, the best players of the league. And in my division, I don't think there's a lot of, I'll say, very cool guys who can beat me up. But I think everyone can beat me up because I've never played online franchise before. It's something new for me.
Let me just tell you, you joined the best league possible. I mean, there's a few bad moments here and there. There's some drama in the chat room sometimes, but these guys are the most competitive, fun people to be around. I mean, everyone works around each other's schedules. You know it. We have a lot of people from around the world in this site. I think you're from Russia, correct?
Yeah.
So we do very well on working around time schedules as best as we can. This, but you mentioned it, and I've been harping this since I started this podcast. We really do have a lot of different players, but we're very competitive and we're very similar. I mean, everyone can lose to everyone. Everyone can beat anyone.
Yeah, that's why I'm not looking for the best opponents, but maybe the Panthers guy is pretty good, I think, at his stats, because he can run with Cam Newton, he can pass. I think it will be a cool game. Like when I played first season, I played maybe 2 games, and one game with Broncos I played against the Bills guy. He's awesome at running with the football, with his passer, and I completely got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, we have a lot of complete owners. We have a lot of guys who can pass and run. So yeah, you mentioned that the Panthers are a very tough team, and he's got a really complete team. He really does. Cam Newton, I mean, he's a supreme weapon. He can beat you with a pass. He can beat you with the legs, and then you also got Drew Brees, who's got like 99 short accuracy, who's just a phenomenal quarterback who can eat up any defense. So that division is going to be a really fun division. To watch. I look forward to that. I think, well, I don't know if you know this, but Manny joined us a few days ago, and he said that the NFC South, your division and my division, are the toughest divisions in the North, and probably some of the toughest divisions in the game. So if you lose some games, don't get too down on yourself. We're in some of the toughest divisions, so it should be fun. Is there any other games or any other opponents that caught you? I know you haven't played very many people yet. Is there any other teams that caught your attention? Any other owners that you're really looking forward to playing?
I'm very looking to play with Washington Redskins, but I think I will not match him in the field for maybe 2 or 3 seasons. But I want to play with the Oakland guy and with New York Giants guy. They're pretty cool game, this shitty game, but maybe when I play the Cowboys guy, he's from Canada, and we got a lot of random passes and random interceptions. That's all I can say. EA Sports is in the game. That's all I can say.
Yeah, EA Sports is definitely in the game, and we have our own game here in Gridiron. And I actually play the Redskins this week, and I'm very much looking forward to it. And like you said, it's kind of funny that you're looking forward to playing the New York Giants and the Raiders, because they're the Super Bowl champs, and we all know about the Super Bowl champs. They always carry a target on their back, don't they?
I want to play with New York Giants because my friend Riverside, he's playing Washington Redskins. Love him for about a lot of points, and he said that he is very good at defense, and I think I'm better than Redskins in offense, and I think I want to challenge New York Giants, maybe playing with some friends with him games, but I really want to play with him in this league.
Well, there's a little rivalry I see going on with the Giants and yourself, and that's always good in this league to have a little friendly wagers here and there. I will say I do concur that the Giants defense is very good. You have to be very patient against that defense, and you really have to read. But with a player like Reed, or not Reed, with Brooks, that tight end we talked about earlier, I mean, he can shred up any defense, in my opinion. I'm not just saying that because he beat me almost single-handedly. he really can shred up any defense. So you're definitely going to be in any game, I think, and you definitely have the offensive weapons.
I'm looking for players in this season.
Yep.
With this rookie tight end.
Yeah. I have to say, you use Matt Ryan very well. I know he's got some weapons. We talked about the tight end. He's got Roddy White, but you managed the game very well with Ryan. I was very impressed.
I think Ryan is not so good. I'm New England fan. I'm fan of Tom Brady style, but a lot of mistakes makes Matt Ryan. Because if you remember, I very good remember that I'm passing to the right, to my tight end. He's completely out of coverage, and Matt Ryan overthrew him. I said, what the is that?
Yes, I do remember that. Unfortunately, we can't all have Tom Brady's as our quarterback. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I want to get to you really quick before we run out of time. I'm sure you have things to do, and we've already ran about 12 minutes. What was your philosophy? I know you said you wanted the free safety. Were you looking for more talent in the draft, or were you looking for more need?
I'm looking for more talented guys.
Talent.
I want to completely change my offensive line
Mm-hmm.
with my blockings because I want to get one of the best rushing teams in this game because I got very good running back. That's why my first, let's say, picks will be maybe Sander because he's 32 or 33 years old. He's pretty old for this game.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants a lot of money.
Oh yeah, the money, man. The money they always want money. No, I was very impressed with my defense holding Turner to 73 yards on like 24 attempts. I think I have one of the best run stopping defensive lines. So I will say I think that was a product of it. But you definitely do have a good running back, like you were saying. So I would stick with the run. Like you said, once you rebuild the offensive line a little bit, I think you'll be just fine.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll let you steer this show any other way you want for the last 5 minutes of our little interview here. What did I miss that you wanted to talk about, or if you want to tell the league something, or?
If you remember, you talked earlier a little bit of rivalry with Giants, but I'm not looking for the rivalry with Giants. I'm looking for the rivalry with New England, Australian guy.
No, the Australian mate, man.
Yeah, he picks my favorite team.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how my New England will be if he's not picking him because I got tight ends. He got Hernandez. He's pretty same with my tight ends, but I got White, and he didn't have right now someone like Moss or something like
Yeah.
deep style. But White is pretty good. But Calvin Johnson, if you want, we can trade it. I can give you White, and you can give me Calvin Johnson. I can give you second or third round pick.
I assure you, my friend, Calvin Johnson's going nowhere. He's suiting up for the Lions for his whole career. I would keep him for a decade if his body would hold up. But unfortunately, that might happen. I'm a Lions fan, so definitely he's not going anywhere. You mentioned how you're a Patriots fan, so this is kind of the interesting story I've been following. I'll be following all season. The Patriots traded Ryan Mallett. I'm sure you played with him in the Madden League, have you not? Or not this league particularly, but like in a friendly, or you probably played with Ryan Mallett. Maybe not.
I think not.
You have not? but he's definitely got the talents, I think, to be a starting quarterback in Madden. And being your favorite team, you might have some insight. He was traded to the Vikings to pretty much be their starter, I believe. Do you think that Ryan Mallett could be a quarterback in Madden, a starting quarterback?
I think not. If
You,
team got him, I think this team looking for a first round quarterback next draft. I think he can't play this game. I think Tebow is pretty good, but he can't play like quarterback. You need to run with him because his
mm-hmm.
pass is completely bad. I throw two, maybe three interceptions in my game with Broncos because he's overthrown wide receiver when wide receiver trying to make go rounds. I
Mm-hmm.
think if quarterback can't throw the ball completely good, and some plays he can't play this game.
Well, I agree with your assessment of with Tebow. I have to disagree though. I think Ryan Mallett could be a starting quarterback. I think the biggest ingredient though you need if you're gonna have Ryan Mallett as your quarterback, his speed's like a 54. So you definitely need a good offensive line. He cannot escape any kind of pressure.
Yeah, that's pretty good because you can play easy defense. You know that he can run the ball. You
Mm-hmm.
cover all wide receivers and he's got nowhere to go.
Okay, so we got about 2 minutes left, man. Is there anything you want to say that closing up shop that we might have forgot? Anything else?
No.
I want to thank you, man. I want to take this last few minutes. I want to thank you. The Falcons owner was the first owner to join us. He finally answered the bell. I've been asking all last season, man. I don't even know if you were here before I started asking this question. Would someone please join us? It's easy. It's fun. You had fun, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
So,
Cool, very cool guys.
yeah, I mean, it's gonna be fun. People are gonna watch it. They're gonna like it. Trust me, you gotta come back with us, man. Because my co-anchor Stocks, the Saints, he's gonna love talking to you. I know Alex wants to talk to you. You gotta come back. You gotta be a regular on the show in the upcoming episodes.
Okay.
Thanks, man.